In the Age of Revelation, what does Mr. Sinister have to gain by bringing in a team of his own? Let's talk about it in this video. Hello, everyone. Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Sinister's Six. This is a new book from Marvel Comics, part of the X-Men Age of Revelation phenomenon that's happening over at Marvel. This is written by David Marcus, who is more known for being an artist, so really interesting to see him stepping into the role of a writer. With art by Rafael Loureiro, Alex Sinclair on colors, letters by Ariana Maher. Main cover by David Marcus. We'll look at all the other covers later on. In this book, X years later, Mr. Sinister assembles an elite strike force to take his rightful place on the throne of Revelation. What a Sinister offered Havok, Black Cat, Domino, Omega Red, Phantom. It says Fantomex, but it's actually Lady Fantomex, and maybe even Venom to convince them to take on impossible odds. Are Sinister's misfits throwing their lives away, or has Revelation underestimated how far his subjects will go when there's nothing to lose? Uh, so right off the bat, this seems like a really cool team. And I really like the premise of this. I like Sinister assembling his own kind of cast of mercenaries to take on everything that's going on. I like the art a lot. I think it's very cool. I like these characters look great, specifically with like the Sinister redo. I wonder if David Marcus designed these costumes for them, and then just let the artist let Lorero kind of take stuff from there. I think that'd be interesting to see. Now I will say this issue has a lot of that dialogue, a lot of narration. It was a little bit distracting, but I think it's also because there's a lot happening. This is a book that is just all gas, no breaks. We get to see the team. They go out on their mission. They confront Misty Knight. They confront some other obstacles along the way. And I feel like I like that I'm looking at this. Going into this book, I was looking at this from the point of view of the Sinister's Six, because that's the name of the title. So I knew that the dynamic was going to be a little inverted, right? Uh, Characters that I would consider being the good guys normally in this one would be the antagonist, and that's kind of how the narrative works. There are clues all throughout as to how Sinister is kind of keeping control over all these. He's got leverage on everyone, but my main question so far is why why is why does he need Venom? Why is Venom the one that needs to be why, like, how does Venom bring him closer to taking down Revelation? um that's going to be interesting to find out. I will say I don't know. There's a lot happening in this issue. This one was one I had to like read and then go back and page through it again. There's so many characters, so many conversations happening. There are panels where there's like, I don't know, maybe 30 characters on the screen, and it may just this includes background people and all that, but it just felt very crowded. I don't know. That was a little bit distracting for me. I like the pages where we get to focus more on just like the battle and everything that's going on. Like I said, I think my favorite part of this book was really the redo of the costumes in this sinister form. So let's go ahead. Speaking of the covers and all these new costumes, let's go check out the variant covers for this. So of course we have the main cover by David Marcus, as I mentioned earlier. This is a David Valdion 1 in 25 ratio cover. Once again with the same roster, just arranged in a very different way. Black Cat is probably the one that got the biggest glow up in her costume. This is a very cool cover by Ario Anidito. Looks to be just a regular variant cover, no ratio or anything like that. Lee Garbert giving us this. This is what I was talking about. We haven't really explored what's going on with Black Cat and her new look and more feral, more ferocious. But I think this covers a little bit of a hint of that. And then last but not least, you got Ricky Yagawa, who's been doing covers for all these Age of Revelation. I guess he's doing the Revelation covers. Yeah, so there you have it. This really cool Black Cat. So I think Black Cat's story on this is going to be probably a pivotal point. So we'll see when we get to that. I'll probably go back to this when it's out on Marvel Unlimited or in the trade. Um, and yeah, overall, I think if you like Mr. Sinister, this is a book you got to check out. Otherwise, it's not really going to the top of my pile just yet. So let me know if you have read this, what you thought about it, and of course, make sure to share, like, subscribe, and come back for more comic reviews. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.